Hope everyone is having a good weekend. Let us continue our study of Pirkei Avos with two Mishnayot, 15 and 16, and we are still in the first chapter, the first parak. Shammai Omer. So we have the famous Hillel and Shammai, Beis Hillel and Beis Shammai. So here's Shammai, who says the following three things. Aseh Torascha Keva, make your Torah study regular, set. And more me'at ve'aseh arbe, say a little bit and do a lot. V'avei mekabel es kol ha'adam b'sefer panim yafos, and receive all the people you meet, every person you meet, with a kind face, with a kind countenance. First thing that he says is Aseh Torascha Keva, make your Torah study set, regular, a regular part of your day, which is kind of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to, every day, almost every day, try to have a little bit of Pirkei Avos. In the synagogue, at services, we always try to have Torah study once or twice a day. The synagogue offers classes almost daily at 5:15. But even besides those things, there's so many resources on the internet, different websites, aish.com and yutorah.org and chabad.org, all these things. And what the Mishnah is trying to say is to make it regular, is to make it consistent, right? And it doesn't have to be a lot every single day, but it should be every single day, something consistent, something that you're studying. Again, with the aforementioned websites, you can do a continued study of something every single day until you finish that, and it'll hopefully leave you with a sense of accomplishment and wanting to do a little bit more. And more me'at v'aseh arbe, say a little bit and do a lot. Commitments are good in the sense that they sometimes behold you to follow through on something, but other times they're more substitutes. They're mere substitutes for action. So you can commit to do something, not fully, and then not actually do it, but think that you did enough by merely committing. And so the Mishnah is saying, no, say a little, promise little, commit, not to everything, but then do it. Then actually do it, so that your actions speak louder than words, and so that's very important. And then the last thing is accept or receive every person you meet with a kind face. A lot of times throughout the Pirkei Avos, we see different references to this. Be the first person to say hello to someone. And so this is along that same line, is to smile at every person, because among other things, smiling to someone can disarm them, right? If they're upset, if they had a bad day, smile disarms them, and that's at the least, but at the most, it can really uplift them and create a sense of peace between you and that other individual and in the community at large. We'll just do the next Mishnah as well. Rabbi Gamliel says, Aseh l'charav, make for yourself a teacher, v'histalek min hasafek, and free yourself of doubt, v'al tarbe la'aser umados, and do not give a tithe more than the amount that you're required to give just through guessing. Okay, so this sounds like a technical thing. But really, and we've had this before, Aseh l'charav, make for yourself a teacher. So before, I think you could argue it was more in the emotional state of having a teacher, of having a guide, of having a life coach, a religious life coach, that is. Here we're saying more from a technical perspective, more in terms of asking the rabbis questions on Halachik matters. And what Rav Hirsch says is that, so you used to have to take a tithe of your animals. Actually, the custom nowadays, whether it's a custom or an obligation, is a debate. But certainly, at least a custom is to give charity, give a tenth of your income. Now, that's the suggested amount. Obviously, whatever charity you give is helpful, but there is this idea of giving a tenth to charity. But back then, they used to also give maaser to the Levi, right? They used to give a tenth of their produce to the Levites, and if you just sort of guessed, so you might think, okay, I'll take a bunch, and I know it's at least a tenth, if not more than a tenth. So what's the problem with that, right? I'm doing more than I'm supposed to. So actually, there are technical issues which we don't have to go into with actually taking more than you're supposed to. And so the bottom line is, if you have a teacher that you can help. That can help you with your tithing and with all your other questions in Jewish law, so that you don't just guess and do something that should have been done a different way, a more appropriate way. So having a teacher can help you with that. Have a good day.